going to show you why you do not want to get any mattresses that have any type of pillow top of cover or any kind of excessive padding. A lot of them will have a tufted look, and they'll kind of have a crater where the little tufts are and then bulge out where all the pads are. This is my mattress, or this is an edge of it where what it normally looks like brand new, and when you first lay on it, this is how thick it is. Now this is coming off, this is part of the mattress. Back then they didn't have the fire protection layer crap on there, so I was lucky and mine is all natural other than the polyfoam. But let me show you what it looked like after 4 to 5 years of sleeping on it in the middle area where my wife and I primarily slept, kind of cuddled together. So we had a big, massive crater in the middle within 4 to 5 years, and then pretty much just dealt with it until she got pregnant. And then she couldn't sleep on it anymore comfortably, so we had to get a new mattress. And then after the pregnancies, wherever we went back to the latex one, but we put pillows and blankets underneath to try and make that mound, that crater, push upward to try and even it out. And then later when I cut the top off, we realized what the problem really was, and that it was the pillow top materials that had just cratered out. So the latex was perfectly flat, and I still sleep on it to this day, and it's 25 years old now. So I think we cut the cover off back in 2019. So that's the main reason you do not want any kind of mattress with that type of top. It's going to feel great when you first lay on it, and maybe even for the first year or two, but it will crater out, trust me. And they even write it in their warranties. You can look at them. I actually have a book here, this binder full of a bunch of the warranties of all the manufacturers, and their weasel clauses talk about how it's going to compact and conform to your body shape. It's a normal process of the product, blah, blah, blah. But basically the product is breaking down and compacting, and it will never come back. So they're telling you this up front. And if you doubt me, read the warranties for yourself online, or come down and look at them here in our store. And they literally will range between 3/4 of an inch to about 2 inches. That's about the average that I've seen. But most of them are 1.5 to 2 inches. And then some of them even explicitly state that if it's their pillow top version of the mattress, it can be up to a 2-inch indentation versus a 1.5. So again, that's telling you they know up front that crap is going to compact out so quick, and they don't want to have to replace the mattress for you. And the way they make them, it's not possible to replace the cover because it's all sewn together, glued, and made as one entire unit that you cannot get into. So another reason to stay away from all these mass-produced mattresses. Ours is completely different. You can look at the other videos to get more into that. Oh, I also wanted to talk about the Hastens. It's a Swedish-made mattress. It's considered super high-end. It's imported. They range anywhere on the low end, starting 5,000–7,000, and go up to $500,000 if you can believe it. But those are the really esoteric beds made for like superstars with all kinds of crazy materials. But their bread and butter beds are basically a handmade wood frame spring support system. And then they have a horsehair topper. This horsehair topper, though, say for instance, a queen size replacement is going to cost you $7,000 for this. And they already have customers that complain about within 3 to 7 years, 5 to 7 years, it depends where you read, but basically within a short amount of time, they start noticing the compaction happening, just like you did, or you would have seen with this type of material. It happens with any type of fiber, because if it's natural horsehair, wool, cotton, it does not matter. It is going to pack down. It is a natural way I guess that it is with that stuff. So there's no way to really refluff it unless you go in there and pull it all out and tear it all back apart and kind of refluff it, but you're going to have the same issues again and again. So don't get caught up with all those fancy high-end brands that really, they feel great in the beginning, and I'll tell you, yeah, they feel fantastic, but that's because the material hasn't compacted yet. And in 4 to 5 years, you'll see, oh crap, I have a big crater to deal with now. And their fix is, well, just roll the edges really nice and tight to basically compact those down to match the crater that you've created in the middle. And if that doesn't do it for you, then just buy a new topper at $7,000. Well, you could buy 3 or 4 of our beds for that amount of money. So anyway, stay away from pillow tops. Come down to Bespoke Mattress Company down at the Outlet Collection Mall in Auburn, Washington. We're now open there. We do pressure mapping. We custom fit every mattress to your body perfectly, your sleeping style, and we split the mattress in half so we can actually do it for 2 independent sleepers.